Hello. So today we are going to do a sippy cup review. So if your little one is about time for you to start taking him or her off of the bottle, you're gonna have a pretty large selection of sippy cups to choose from. And if you are new to this, it can be a little overwhelming, like, I don't know which one. Well, I'm gonna go over it with you real quick. So there's typically about maybe 4 types of sippy cups, generally. But they've got some pretty new things out here. They weren't out in my day, or in my oldest baby's day. But okay, so if we start with the fancy or we start with the basic, either way. Okay, let's start basic. Basic sippy cup. Okay, so these ones, okay, so it'll be, this is the main thing about the sippy cup. You always have to see what's going on up under this here cup. So these ones, they come off, all right? And they come off for a reason, because you have to clean them, okay? That is the big thing behind a lot of these sippy cups. You have to take these little devices off, and you have to get a little scrubber, a little scrubby straw, and you have to clean them. If you don't, they can get pretty icky, and then your baby's gonna be, especially if you put anything more than water in them, if you put juice and whatnot, that juice, you know, when it sits and you open and smell like they've been drinking wine, it'll be all up in there, the residue. So you always have to remove these and clean them off for the ones that have removable ones. So this one, pretty sturdy, hard spout. Hard spout is really durable, because a lot of times the kids are having new teeth, so they like to, and it can get pretty bad. Let me show you an example. So my son, and this is a different type of sippy cup, sort of, kind of, but again, you have to be aware of these little devices. And a lot of sippy cups come with these ones. I will give you a little close up. See, you have to pop these little babies out, right? Not only that, once you take that out, there's this little rubber part, and you have to take that apart as well. So, and then you have to clean in there, around and down, and stick it back in there, making sure that the little rubber part is pushed in, because if it's not pushed in right, it'll start to leak, and you'll find that out the hard way. So push those back in, then you flip it around, pop it in there, make sure it goes tightly, or again, it'll start to leak. All right. Now, this top, it's more rubbery, and my son, he demolished this thing. So like that, like demolished, okay? Clearly it's been taken out of the rotation. All right. So that's the difference between one that has a rubbery spout and one that's just solid hard plastic. They're gonna mark and chew on it, but they're not gonna demolish it. All right. So those are your basic ones with the little cleaners. Then we have an even more basic one that doesn't have anything removable. It just has these little plastic little spouts right here with slits in them. But once those slits go bad, then these will start to leak easily, all right? But still hard plastic cap, so it's not as easy to mess it up. But once you have to clean it a couple times, I'm not gonna say it's the most reliable sippy, but it's pretty good. But none of them are gonna last forever. This one, you just don't have to worry about taking the device out and cleaning it, all right? It's your ups and downs, all right? So then we can get a little fancier. And this one has like one of the little squeezy rubber tops, very thick, okay? But again, that green one that I showed you, it started off really thick, rubbery too. So you give them a toddler too much time, and they'll chew through anything. They're like a little dog, they will. But these work pretty well, it's pretty good as well. Also, no real cleaning device to take out, which is always a plus, because if you're not aware, you will forget to clean that thing out, and you'll just, oh, you want some juice, you want some more juice, And then next thing you know, you're looking at, and those little things be green and moldy and funky. It happens. But you have to clean them out. This one, no clean. So it's a pretty decent one. It snaps. And as long as they don't destroy this, then it works pretty well. Pretty good. Now, we get even fancier. Now, don't get caught up in the hype too much, because a lot of times, the fancier and cuter it get, the more work it is for us moms, right? So this one is like your straw, all right? So you want to have the kids start to get used to drinking out of straw and whatnot, you know, whatever, or just something different. Like me, I was like, oh, that's cute, I'll try it. Cool. It's really neat, because the thing is with this, no matter if they drink it straight or if they turn it up, like this little straw thing has a weight at the bottom, so it kind of follows the liquid around and really gets it. All right. Now, if you like me, let me give you a little trick. If you buy this one, it's like a Munchkin brand or something. So this little straw weight thing that I was just like raving about, so it has this little clear plastic lid on it. And if you don't take that off before you use it, you'll wonder why your kid is crying, because they're not getting any juice. Because this lid has to come off. I found that out the hard way, and now you don't. All right. Now also, this is a brand new one. Like my son, like we talked about the rubbery parts. Yeah, I'll get to it. But this one comes with a little cleaner. And like I said, the cuter they are, then usually the more work it is for us moms. And this little bastard doesn't want to come out of here. Okay, there we go. All right, so you have this itty bitty little teeny weeny cleaner, because you have to clean the straw, because it'll get, you know, gooky if you put anything more than water in these bad boys. All right. And then the underneath is it's pretty simple, little valve or whatever. I just, typical rule of thumb, try not to give the kids like juicy juice kind of things in these, because like the sugars, and it just get hard to clean. And this little thing, I'm not sure if this even fits in here to clean. Yeah. It actually does. Okay. See, I'm learning too. This you can get, but like I said, cuter, more work for mama. So take that under advice. But it works very nicely until, you know, your kid gets the chewy chews, and mine eventually ripped this thing to shreds, and it had to go. But while it wasn't, it worked pretty well. Very good with the anti-spill. And then if you're out and about, you can close it up so no germs get all on your little straw, and they can, you know, drop it and put it in the bag and all that great jazz. All right, cool. Last but not least, I got caught up in the hype of this one, because I'm like, oh, they're ready for drinking. So yeah, this they have to do like full regular drinking action, but it's really cool because it is, I'm gonna say 90% leak proof, because it is gonna leak a little bit. But for the most part, just regular drinking, as long as they not, you know, being toddlers. Good luck with that. But this one, again, the cleaning. All right, so with this, if you put, you know, juice or anything in there, these little holes, so what you have to do is basically you have to pull this rubber part out of here completely, and then you have to get the cleaning in there, because this is where the icky, sticky stuff will gunk up if you don't clean it well. And a little bit in there too. So I think like the way it works is, don't get me to lie, it just works. But snap it back on there after you clean it, and wherever they put their little mouths, like it's just gonna come out of that one part. They do have to do like a little sucking action, and then yeah, it comes out. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Now these come with, you know, handles, no handles. As your little one gets older and they're able to handle a cup with no handles, you know, then that's what it is. But I will say, for the most part, The sippy cups, they're great, you know, but rule of thumb, if you don't want to do a lot of cleaning, then do not put juice in them. Stick with water. But for the ones that you're gonna put juice in, like my rule of thumb is use the simple. While it's super basic and it ain't as cute or as functional with all of the extra doodads, like these will outlast all these, because my son still has a couple of these types left. These ones rubber bitten off, chewed off. Yeah, I got sick of cleaning the little thingies. It was just like, we have enough to do, okay? But that is a good rule of thumb for your sippy cup aisle, so you'll have a decent idea of what you want to do, and just know that the cuter, the more you're gonna have to clean them. All right? So that's my sippy cup review. Y'all have a good one.